Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, uh, the purpose of creating this video is to interact with you guys, okay? Or check at what level you guys are there, or you are following the channel properly or not, okay? So we have set of programs with us, okay? Line of codes, simple line of codes, one or two line of codes we have with us, and then you guys will guess the correct answer of that, okay? Now, what process we are going to follow in our video that I go one by one to each line of code. Okay, I'll explain you the code, and at the end, I'll explain all the questions, and then after the I've explained all the questions, then I'll execute all the cells, means all the codes, and then we'll see the output. So after explaining, I'll tell you to pause it, then you can give your answer and in the comments, and then after that, we'll see the output. Okay. Now let's start. So if you think that you are a Python pro, so your all uh, output should be correct. Okay. So then you can think that yes, you are well in means you have well knowledge in Python. Now let's come to our first question that is based on understanding the data types. Okay. Now this is our code. We have a print function. Inside the print function, we have taken a type. Inside the type, we have a tuple 1, 2, 3. Then we are using a is operator, and then we are asking that this type is tuple. Okay, so using the is operator, we are checking it is a tuple or not. Simple. So I think you most of the guys have guessed it that what will be the correct output. Okay, now let's move to the next code that is based on string manipulation. Okay, now this is your code. We have a string with us. Okay, that is CL coding, and we are printing. So basically, we are doing what? We are just printing multiple items from that string. Okay, means multiple alphabets from that string. So our alphabet is starting from 2 and it will end at 6. So now I think you guys have guessed it that what will be the output. Okay, we are simply doing the string manipulation for printing multiple elements from a particular string. Okay, we have seen this thing. Now let's move to the next question that is based on list comprehension. Okay, so let's see the code one by one, line by line. See, first we have a list with us numbers which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a list numbers which has elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have to do what? We are uh, we are doing the square of x. Okay. Then we are iterating over the numbers and then we are checking over this condition. Now I'm not going to tell you about the condition that what is the use of that condition because it is very easy. So if I'll tell you that it will be easy for you guys. So we have a condition and we are iterating over a loop and we want the square of that. Okay, simple. And then we are printing these squares. So I hope you guys will know it. Okay, then let's go to the next question that is based on dictionary operation. Okay, so we have a dictionary with us and we will perform some operation on the dictionary. So we have a dictionary D. Okay, which has A is the key and one value and B is the key and two is the value. So we have two items in our dictionary D. Then what we did, we are assigning one more item to C3, and then we are using the print function, and then on the dictionary we are using the dictionary method get, and on that get we have again assigned the value C and we are giving a value 0 to it. Okay, now because it is in the print function, so now what output it will give. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Now this question is based on file handling. Okay, so for suppose I have a file in my in this directory where I have this file which name is example.txt. I'm opening it in read mode. Okay, okay, and then I'm reading the contents of the file and then I'm printing the content. Means I'm reading it in data and I'm printing the data. And you can see in the question it is mentioned that uh, this example.txt, you can see it here. The example.txt contains the text hello world. So now what will be the output? Okay, yeah. Now let's move to the next question that is based on exceptional handling. That is, this is our code. What we are doing, we are dividing 10 with 0 and then we are handling an error exception that is zero division error and we have a result with us and we are just simply in the result we have division by 0 is not allowed, and we are printing the result. Okay, so now what will be the output of this? Okay, let's move to the next question, that is function definition. Okay, it is a very simple basic question. We have a function add that takes two parameter and we are returning a plus b, and then we are calling the function. So what will be the output of this function? Now the lambda functions. The next topic is the lambda functions. Okay, now what we are doing, we are creating a lambda function by taking two attributes x and y, means parameters x and y, and we are doing multiplication between them, and then we are calling it. So now what will be the output of it? And at last we are performing a set operation. Okay, I'm not going to tell you anything about this. We have a two set with us, 1 2 3 4 in A and 3 4 5 6 in B. Then we are printing A ampersand B. Okay, no, what should be the output of all these programs? I have explained all the programs to you. If I'll explain more, then it will be very easy for you guys. So because of that, I'm not explaining much. Now you can pause the video or you can rewind it from the start and you can just answer all the questions in the comment. And now I'll start giving you the answers. Okay, so for the first one, it will be true. Okay, for the, because the use of this is operator is it checks between the data type. Okay, or if they are both sharing the same property. Okay, so if it is that, so the is operator is going to give you true. So yes, they both are sharing the same property because that's type, it will also generate tuple, and we are also checking it for tuple. So because of that, this is also a tuple, this type is also returning tuple, and this is also a tuple. So because of that, it will return true. Okay, now in the string manipulation, see, it will start from the 2, and indexing is Python always starts from 0. So at 0 place there is C, so at 1 place there is L, and at 2 place there is C. So from this C it will print till 6, so 2 3 4 5 and 6. But n is, means the 6 is excluded, so it will not print till n, it will print till I only. So yeah, CODI. Okay, remember this thing, the end part is always exclusive. So if you are writing 6, so it will print till 5 only. If you have to print till 6, you have to write 7 here. Okay, now let's go to the third one. So here we want an output as a square, and we are iterating over our numbers, and the condition is for checking the even numbers. So if the x will be even, so for that value we'll get the square of that even numbers. Okay, so when we will print the square, so we'll get the square of 2 and 4 only, because 1 3 and 5 are odd values. Okay, then now I think in this question most of you guys have get confused, because for solving this question you have to know the use of this get method. Okay, so the use of this get method is that it takes first the key and then it takes the default value. Now, what is the use of the default value? If that particular key is not present in your dictionary, so then it will take this default value and assign this default value to your key. But if the key is already present, so then the value will be 3 only. Okay, so we have already assigned C a value 3, so this 0 will not work. So when the 0 will not work, so what value will get? So then the get method, when the key is already present, then the get method returns the value of that key. So value of that key is 3. So we'll get 3 over here. Okay. Now in the file handling, it's very simple. We'll get the hello world because our example.txt has hello world. So we'll get hello world only. Now in this exception handling, okay, what we are doing, we have an exception. We are handling that exception properly. We are storing the message in result and we are printing the result. So obviously we'll get division by 0 is not allowed. Okay, because we are not doing anything, we are just printing the result only. So because of that we'll get the message only. Okay, if you will have to print result, so then it could happen something more. But at that time also, if you are printing the result, if you are printing the message, so the message will get print always. Now in the function definition, now this will be very easy. It will be 12. Okay, but what we are doing, we have created a function to add two numbers, and then we are giving the two numbers, so it will add it. Now in the lambda function, we have created a lambda function for doing the multiplication, and calling the function is just similar as this one. Okay, So multiply, and then we are giving two values, 3 and 4. So multiplication of 3 and 4 is 12. So obviously we'll get 12. Now, in this particular program, we have done set operation. Okay. So in set operation, there is use of this and, means the ampersand operator, means the and operator, and the or operator are different. The use of this and operator is for finding the intersection. And okay, now what is intersection? Intersection means it will print only the common values. Okay, it will print only the common values between the set A and B. So if you'll execute it, it will get 3 and 4 only. Okay, and then there is this one also. So you can give the answer for this. This is the union one. Okay, so this will give you all the unique value, means all the values from set A and B, but it will not count the duplicate ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these were all the 9 programs. Just you can check it. First, you have to just comment it. Okay, and then you can check the answers also. Okay, so I hope you like this video and you'll find it very interactful with me. So thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the next.